Okay. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Super excited about today. Another unboxing here. This is Folio Society. I have quite a number of Folio Society books. This is my first limited edition Folio Society book, though, so really excited about it. This is Shadow of the Wind, The Shadow of the Wind, and yeah. You know, I was not initially going to purchase this one. I've never read this book before, which I know it sounds kind of crazy to buy a limited edition copy of a book that I've never even read and don't know if I'm gonna like or not. But it's kind of crazy. This book kept popping up for me all over the place. It was like I felt like the universe was sending me towards it. The universe wanted me to read this book, and got FOMO, didn't want to miss out on it. I think there's still, as of today, there's still maybe 80 something copies left on the Folio website, so you can go and order it yourself if you want for now. But yeah, just, you know, I think there was one, I was watching a YouTube video of someone talking about I recently watched The Ninth Gate. Okay, and then that led me to Centipede Press and the Club Dumas that they published this year. And then I was watching someone talk about the Club Dumas, and it was a video from like 5 years ago or something, 4 or 5 years ago. And one of the top comments on that video, and this was a comment that was made 3 years ago, well before Folio Society announced that they were going to do this limited edition release. The top comment said, "Hey, really enjoyed this. May I recommend Shadow of the Wind? I think you'd really like it." And just the timing of me reading that comment now, 3 years later, you know, after kind of fighting with myself for a couple weeks about do I buy the Folio Society limited edition or not, it just felt like it was the universe kind of pointing me towards it, like, you know, here's your last chance. You know, here's the last sign that I'm going to send you that you need to get this thing. So, all that being said, super excited to open this thing up. So, without further ado, let's open this thing up. Let's see. You know, and this thing shipped fast. So I'm in the U.S. I think I ordered this thing on I don't know, call it a Friday afternoon, and I had it, I want to say maybe the next kind of Wednesday, Thursday. I mean, it was like less than a week, less than 7 days. So pretty quick to get here in America. So I was happy about that. Let's see here. Let's see if I can cut through this tape. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I've never even seen a Folio Society limited edition in person before, so I'm excited about that. You know, I do have a pretty good collection of Tolkien books, so I've considered, you know, trying to see if I can get my hands on one of the Lord of the Rings limited editions. But I digress. All right, let's open this bad boy up. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, this packaging is fantastic. Look at this. It's got cardboard, air, you know. Okay, a wind up Bird Chronicle bookmark. It's interesting. Got a receipt. Make sure to hide that one from the wife. There's this joke, right, that my greatest fear is that if I pass away, my wife's gonna sell all my things for the amount that I told her I spent on them. Oh, how true that can be. Okay, this is awesome. So this packaging, I mean, look at that. It was very safe. I feel very good about that. Made sure to get here safe and sound. Put that down. All right, so we've got some cardboard wrapping paper. It's like it's Christmas. Christmas come early. Christmas come early. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. already smell it. Smells good. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that slipcase. That is nice. That printed cloth covered, it's kind of, I don't know, it's like a silky screen. Got the art on it. That's nice. Oh yeah, it's like a book. It's like, I read a little bit about the kind of summary of the book. So I know there's a library, and I know it's about a book. Okay, a book about a book. How could I not love this story? You know. Oh man, just the spine, the leather on the spine. It feels amazing. I can't even. It's hey kitty kitty. The leather on the spine feels so good. Oh my goodness, yeah. I'm very excited. Okay. I know I read that there was some sort of art going on inside the slipcase. Kind of looks like a artwork of maybe inside the library. All right. Go. Okay, set that aside for now. Oh man, this leather feels so soft and it feels sturdy. It's not soft like those, like those, like the leather soft Bibles or like that. It's a hard, sturdy leather, but it feels so good to the touch. Shadow of the Wind, gold. Got the gold gilt on the top edge of the page ends. Wow. Carlos Ruiz Zafón. I probably should have listened to his name pronounced before recording this. I can't stop rubbing it. I can't stop touching it. It feels so nice. It really does. Like this. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. It feels so good. It's big too. It's got a nice size to it. Got that nice Smith sewn binding. Nice and tight. Oh man. All right, so the little end pages here, nothing special going on with those. Just like a kind of dark burgundy, kind of matches the leather. Wow, the pages feel good too. The paper is it's not really like super thick. Like I've got books with much thicker paper, but it's definitely thick. I mean, it's sturdy, smooth to the touch. Feels good. The paper feels good. Good on the hand. Folio Society 2023. Translated with preface by Lucia Graves. Illustrated by Jorge Gonzalez. Oh yeah. I'll do some close-up shots as well in a moment, so you can see, the illustration. So I know there's a number, I think maybe 7, like of these 2-page spreads, which are really cool. Oh man, I'm gonna have to kind of break this spine in correctly, from what I've read at least. Right, I believe this is sort of a technique. You take a few pages at a time down either side, and you sort of crease that in gently, and you just kind of go through. I guess this kind of breaks the spine in a gentle way to prevent any cracking or long-term damaging of the spine. I don't know. I'm not a book engineer. I'm not a book scientist. Okay, I just read that online, and you know what? If it's silly and it doesn't actually do anything, then joke's on me, I guess. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Gives me a good excuse to just kind of go through the book anyway, which I want to do. It's got. I really like the typeset. It looks really good. Like it's really easy on the eyes, and the pages are like. I mean, I guess they're white. It's like off-white though. Like it feels nice on your eyes. It's not. It doesn't like glare, right? And I've got a kind of a bright light here shining. So if it was gonna glare up and be kind of bright and hard to read, this would be the setting that it would be that way, and it's not. So that's good. And look at it. I mean, this thing just lays flat. I mean, That is just a sign of quality, in my humble opinion. Look at this thing. So yeah, I'll go through some photos.
Okay, so we've got a little piece of art. Very nice, very cool. It's like a guy sitting on a staircase at night. You know, some moonlight reflecting on the water here. I assume that's water. A little hard to tell. I mean, there's a boat in the background. Maybe that's the water. Definitely a guy walking up behind him. I don't know. I don't know what this scene is. I suppose I'll have an idea once I read the book. Slipcase. Very cool. I mean, I think everybody watching this video, obviously you love books, just like I do. And I think we can all agree, having a library like this, right? Two-story library with like ornate architectural columns and banisters, ladders, just shelves and shelves of books. What a dream, right? I think we can all agree with that. I think we can all agree with that sentiment. All right, let's take a look at the book itself, The Shadow of the Wind. I love all the character on this leather. I know I keep talking about the leather, but it is something to behold, and it is something to hold. It is something to be holding, okay? I'm glad that I be holding it. Let's check this out. Let's see here. There you go, for everybody interested in some of this info in the front. Here it is for you. Here it is. Here we go. So this is copy 414 out of 500 numbered copies. Got a little signature by the artist. Let's see if we can see some of that art. Okay. A man and a child walking through an alley. Some sort of some window shopping, perhaps. It's like I don't know, some kind of homeless guy or something that has stumbled up, that they're talking to. Ah, there it is. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. Big library, walking around with a lantern. And that's cool. Although I don't know how recommended the open flame in a library is. For anyone who's read The Name of the Wind, okay, not The Shadow of the Wind, The Name of the Wind, you get in big trouble carrying an open flame into the library. Oh my. Okay, all right. She doesn't seem to approve of what's going on here. Okay, looks like some sort of a mafia scene or something. Dude's got a revolver, cut on his face. They're like questioning this guy. Maybe they're asking where the library is. Okay, maybe this is spoilers. I don't know. Something's on fire. That dude is. Kind of cool art, you know. It's definitely a different art style than really any other books I've got. Kind of more like graphic art. But it kind of grows on you. I like it. I like it. Wow. Yeah, this thing is just great. It's fantastic. You can see nice big lettering. Feels good. You know, nothing fancy going on with sort of the chapter beginnings and everything. Every page imbued with the art of storytelling. Very cool. All right. Well, there you go. Shadow of the Wind. Okay, so wanted to do a size comparison here. So here's another Folio Society book, Never Ending Story. This is a fantastic book as well. Beautiful. So you can see these books are almost the same size. Height-wise, pretty much identical. Width-wise, looks like Never Ending Story is slightly wider. You know, even the thickness here, pretty similar. So size-wise, pretty comparable. Grab this one for the comparison just because, look, it's a book about a book about a book, right? It's a story. I mean, and I'm a sucker for the detail that Folio Society's done with both of these, actually, where the book inside the story, you know, that the character's reading or that the story's about, like, this is the description. This is what it looks like. So the Never Ending Story, like, this is the book that gets described. This is what it looks like. Same with Shadow of the Wind. Again, from what I've heard and what I've read, I don't know firsthand, but apparently this is the way the book that it's talked about in the story, the way it looks. This, the leather, the gold kind of top. So anyway, there's your comparison. There you go. Okay, well, here you have it, Shadow of the Wind. I'm excited to read this book. It's one I'd never heard of before until Folio made the announcement. I'm excited to have it in my hands. It feels great. It's gonna be a fun read. It's gonna be very enjoyable. Excited to have this one for a long time. I just checked. As of recording, there are 55 copies left. So if you want it, better hustle. Go get it. Yeah, I think it's great. I'm excited. I'm excited to read it and check it out. And you know, I'll let you guys know what I think. You let me know what you think if you have read it, or if you bought this edition. You know, love to hear what you guys think as well. So, yeah, let's see if we can get it back in here. Get it back in the old slipcase. There you go. All right, cool. Well, thanks everybody. See you next time.